If you really believe suburbs are going to die, then let them die and let the market address the situation.
In a great nation like ours, you can't let people do what they want. It has to be coordinated. Building single-family homes in large lots is not going to be very popular. Single-family homes in small lots and multifamily will be more popular and more affordable.
Hasan Ikhrata runs the Southern California Association of Governments, SCAG. SCAG coordinates planning for all of Southern California. It subsidizes government projects and hands out lucrative contracts to big developers who help implement its vision of a denser Southern California.
We're going to add 4 million people to this region in the next 25 years. The demographic shifts, the rising cost of commuting, the rising cost of gasoline, energy, is going to kind of probably have people think again about their choices where to live.
There's no massive movement of young people into Los Angeles. There just isn't. So where is the market?
Joel Kotkin, Chapman University professor and author of The Next 100 Million, points out that for more than a decade, more people are moving out of California than are moving in. So why the push for more density? Kotkin points to an ideology called smart growth.
Smart growth, I think, was very much based on this idea that you had to control what was going on with a very centralized plan. Also, this really is a way of favoring well-entrenched developers against either entrepreneurial developers, and in many ways favoring urban developers over those who are in the suburbs. So there's a confluence of a kind of an ideology or religion of smart growth with a powerful economic force of rent-seeking capitalists who support it.
We're a proponent for us planning for the future. We're a proponent for us coordinating infrastructure with how we're going to grow. If that's what you call smart growth, so be it.
One of the things that happen when you force this high density development is you destroy the very urban neighborhoods that have retained the middle class. Take Lamar Park, Baldwin Hills. People are in the city because they like being closer in, but they want to have a house in the backyard. The perverse effect of this policy is to chase the middle class out of the city. The planners have this idea, this is how a city should look. Everything should be ascending to the high point of Manhattan, which, by the way, has the most distorted distribution of income of any place in the United States.
You can try and fight it, but it combines the most powerful interests within the city of Los Angeles: labor, contractors, and developers. If you think you can beat all three of them, good luck.
The problem with regional planning organizations is they tend to be top-down and dominated by the local elites. The neighborhoods have to fight this almost a kind of guerrilla style, like the Viet Cong. You know, they have to fight in their neighborhoods. They're trying to do something here, and then everybody gets upset. The big developer, they have professional meeting goers who go to meetings. Unions have their hacks to do things. The Greens have all sorts of money and they can send people to these meetings. We have to make a living. We have to support our family. We have to take our kids to school. We don't have time to do that.
To those who say that SCAG is a regional government disconnected from what's happening in the ground, I would say this. If it's not SCAG, then what? Take Mumbai, India. You go there and tell me that by letting people do what they want is a good way into the future.